What's happening, fight fans? Welcome back to the MMA Mindset. A month today now for Wolkernite Fight Championship 8. Going to be unbelievable. 17th of May. Grand Premier Leisure Centre, livemma.co.uk, or go up the fighters to get some tickets. All that stuff that I'm saying every single video. But yeah, unbelievable card. The fight we've just had announced in terms of the middleweight title as well is unbelievable. So yeah, if you're going to tune in for anything, make sure you just tune in for this card because it's going to be one hell of a night. But without further ado, I'm joined by our junior champion, Louis Waplington. How you doing, my man?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Yourself?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Always good. Feels like it's been ages since we had a card, and it's not even been that long. So yeah, really looking forward to getting back into the game. How are you feeling? How's training been going, and how have you been since winning the belt?
Training's been good, you know. I was back in the gym on the Monday. I've really been having the itch to get back in there again, you know. It pains me not to be in the cage. It pains me not to fight. So when I have to wait 2 months, 3 months between each fight, you know, it's annoying. But I'm just happy that I'm fighting. Just happy that I'm fighting because a lot of my teammates don't have the opportunity to fight. Because, you know, Ignite's getting out there now, and you know, some people don't want the smoke, so not all of us are getting matched. But it's good.
Yeah, and obviously the Beau Doski rematch, which it's not something I expected, but like I said, the first fight was so good. I'm happy to watch it again because it was fantastic. How did you feel about that matchup when you got told about it?
Um, I knew it was gonna happen. When you have a fight that close between two promising prospects, and like me and Beau, we really put on a show. Like in my eyes, that was fight of the night. We definitely gave everyone something to cheer for, something to be excited about. So I kind of thought that the rematch would be the right thing to do, especially since there's not really a number one contender. Like there's no one out there right now that I could see myself fighting that's not Beau. Obviously, there was Charlie Dickerson, so obviously he went 2-1. But apart from him, you know that there wasn't really anyone that deserved a title shot.
Yeah, there's not anyone that I can think of that's kind of made an impression and that I can think of. Like, if they deserved a title shot, I'd be able to think of them off the top of
Yeah,
my head.
exactly.
So yeah, I get you there. I know we spoke after you won the title, and you said that you thought Bo was underestimating you. Do you think this is going to be a harder fight? Because I don't think he's going to make that mistake this time. I think he's going to really take this seriously because he'll want that belt back.
You know, as stupid as it sounds, I underestimated Beau myself. I saw the performance against Case, and I thought, you know what? He's been training 12 years, and that's the performance he puts on. I thought I was going to go in there and just have my way with him. And then obviously I went into deep waters in the very first round, but you know, I'm born in deep waters, so you know, I wasn't really bothered by it. But you know, he did say to me afterwards he underestimated me. I definitely underestimated him, so there'll be none of that this fight, and you're going to get another bang of a fight, 100%.
Yeah, are you anticipating a finish maybe this time? Because you were gunning for it in those later rounds.
Yeah, you know, I look back at that fight and I kind of just hit myself because I'm like I had opportunities to finish the fight. I had the anaconda, I had the guillotine. There was a point in the third round where he's in turtle, and I should have just fought it through, and I should have got the gas. But you know, those are mistakes I'll look back on and I'll have to improve on. You know, it was an intense fight, intense moment, fire of the battle. It was a hard decision to make, and in the end, I didn't make the right one. But I'm glad it didn't affect the decision.
Yeah, definitely. And in terms of how your training's been going, obviously, when I've been speaking to you, you keep saying that you keep improving so much in short periods of time because you've not been training that long. So your range of improvement has kind of been massive. How much have you improved since the last time we saw you against Bo?
I feel like that bow fight improved me a lot. Um, every time I'm training, I feel like I go up a percentage a little bit. Obviously, I don't want to say in MMA there's like 100% bar because that means you're the best in the world, right? And you can't like no one's the best in the world. Obviously, you have your John Jones, you have your Mavarbs, you have your Khabibs, but you know, yeah, they're good, but they're beatable. Like we've seen moments in fights where they're beatable. So that bow fight was definitely I feel like I went up a couple percentages, you know. Like when I'm training in fight camps, I'm going up 5% in the fight camp. That bow fight, I felt like I increased myself by a good 10%, you know. And then the training alongside with it. You know, I feel like this training camp's been really good. I haven't had to suffer with any antibiotics like I did last time. Obviously, I said to you in the interview afterwards, it was a bit of a bad fight camp for me personally. But win or lose, I wouldn't have made that an excuse. But yeah, it was a tough fight camp last time. So to have a one that's going well and going smooth, I feel a lot better about it.
Yeah, definitely. And in terms of, I think, capturing the belt, has it kind of put more of a champion mindset in your head into the way you're approaching things now?
The way I see it is I'm the champion, and I didn't just get given the belt, you know. I had to beat a well-established junior for the belt. You know, people have said that Beau is one of the best junior fighters in the UK. He's one of the hottest prospects in the UK. So, you know, I really want to see my name be involved in some of these conversations now because, you know, I beat him. I beat him, and I'm looking to do that again on May 17th. I am the champion. I'm a certified champion. May 17th, I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna defend the belt, and you know, I want it to be known that I am one of the best. You know, and when I come up to the amateur rankings, it's gonna get smoky.
Yeah, well, the people that we have seen you fight, even some of the fighters, like I know I speak to Reese Lawrence quite a lot, and he says he's blown away by how much you've improved even since your first time round, and how much of a good fighter you are in such a short space of time. So I think the people that have seen you are aware of it. It's just getting that out to the wider range of
Yeah.
people now on other platforms. Obviously, we've got a month now until the fight. What are you kind of going to be looking at doing, and how's training going to be going for the next like 4 weeks?
Intensity, pure dedication, 100% into every single session. Because there is 4 weeks until fight night, but the last week, obviously, you know, you don't train too much. You don't want to get injured. So my mindset's 3 weeks until I have to calm it down. So for the next 3 weeks, I'm going to be training like a sociopath. You know, like this gym is my life. This is my life now. You know, I don't miss sessions. I don't miss training. I'm here every single day.
Yeah, and we've got Taylor, obviously, who spends quite a lot of time at your gym. You've got Ed Vayner now, who's got that title shot that's well deserved. So, what's the atmosphere like getting towards this card? Everyone must be so excited to defend belts and hopefully capture belts.
It's strictly business, you know. Obviously, everyone knew from the last event Eddie was going to get his title shot. It's just who was going to step up and fight Eddie for the title. And obviously, Millsy was undeniable. The performance he put on, it was a clinic. Finish of the night, you know, unbelievable performance. You know, when Millsy comes here and he trains here, you know, it's a different kind of level. And obviously, you already know about Eddie. I don't want to say too much. He likes to fight and do the speaking. So, you know, training with those guys is definitely up to my game a lot, you know, because they're a different level. They're a different level, honestly.
Yeah, it seems like the gym just keeps leveling up every time I see you guys. What are you looking for after May for the rest of the year? Are you just looking at defending the belt a few more times? And when are we going to see you maybe make that jump onto the adult MMA level?
Well, I've only got the May card and the July card, right?
Yeah.
And part of me is like, July, it's a month away from my birthday, so when I'll be turning 18 anyway, you know, and after the Bow fight, we'll have to look at what's really there. You know, if there's not a number one contender, I might as well just start training to go up for amateur. You know, because there's no point in training for someone that doesn't deserve the shot. That's something that I've always believed in. Like, if you deserve the shot, you know, give it to them. I don't believe in giving the title shot to people that are 1 and 2 or have more losses than they have wins. Because to me, that doesn't make sense. How are you rewarding someone for losing multiple times and they get rewarded with a belt? How are you 1 and 2 getting a title shot? It doesn't make any sense to me. So, you know, unless there's a real challenger, this could possibly be my last fight at junior, but we'll have to see. But we'll have to see how it goes on May 17th, what performances other people put in. And, you know, I'm willing to give the title shot to anyone. I said this in the last interview too, like anyone who wants it, you know, I'm not scared of anyone. I don't duck anyone. That's exactly why I took this Bow rematch. So bring it.
Yeah, there might be a standout performer on the junior section of the May card, so we never know. But I'm selfishly really excited to see you take the jump to amateur because I think I said to Louise the first time that I saw you fight, I was like, I'm excited to see what this kid can do when he can land shots to the head. I was like, because he's got power and he's got aggression and he's got cardio, so he can
Yes.
throw these hands and carry on landing. So really excited for it. But Louis, it's going to be unbelievable to watch you fight, mate, again. And yeah, I'm just really looking forward to the day.
Yeah, I actually agree with you, right? Because when I'm in the gym and I can actually get the combos going into the takedown, I find it so much more easier. With the junior rule set, obviously, you can't hit to the head, you can't set nothing up. Like one of my favorite things to do is set up going into the takedown, and you can't really do that with the body. There's limited amount of things you can do with the body, especially when they know. So you're either going to kick me or you're going to hit me to the body. You're going to try and take me down. That's only three things. But when you add in the element of getting hit in the face, it's a massive factor, because no one likes being hit in the face. And then the amount of times I've taken people down, you see it in my first fight, you saw it in my second fight, you saw it in the third fight when Beau pulled guard on me. I will punch your face in. If I get you on the floor, I will punch your face in. So it's not this junior rule set for me. I don't enjoy it, but I have to have this experience. I have to go through it. I have to endure it. I got myself a belt here, so I'm going to defend it. And I'm glad you're excited to see me go up to amateur. I'm excited to go up to amateur and start, punching people's heads into the floor. So
Yeah, well, it'll be unbelievable. And like I said, mate, I can't wait to see it. I think it'll help you hit that next level that I know is coming as well, mate. But yeah, once again, mate, I really appreciate you coming on. Super excited to kind of watch you fight and see you do what you do best again and see how you've improved. But yeah, thanks again for coming on, mate. Obviously in the middle of training, I do really appreciate your time, Louis.
no problem.
Not a problem. Make sure that you get tickets. If you can't get tickets, watch it on livemma.co.uk. Witness the next wave of generational talent that's coming through the UK because we've got the lot. But yeah, once again, all the best for your training camp, Louis. And
Thank
yeah,
you.
I'll see you on fight night.
See you on Friday night.
Magic. Thank you.